All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth, with Ben Jokes. Kwara North leaders petition Senate, reject lopsided nomination in Federal Character Commission. A group of concerned leaders from Kwara North have petitioned the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, to reject what they described as the unconstitutional and lopsided nomination of Dr. Ibrahim Abdullahi from Kwara Central as the state's representative in the Federal Character Commission. Now, these people who wrote to the Senate talking about lopsided appointments, you know who they are? They are leaders from Kwara North, the region that insecurity has taken over, the region where scores of people are dying daily, the region where people are fleeing their communities because terrorists are attacking them daily. The leaders of those regions, what they are concerned about is lopsided appointments. They are not writing to the Senate to say, we need you to save our local governments, we need you to save our region. That's not what they are saying. They are talking about lopsided appointment. This shows you clearly as a Nigerian that what we are saying about these politicians, all we are saying about them is true. These people don't care about Nigerians. And if we continue with them, this country will never witness anything positive. Now, let us look at the top stories. First is that one coming out of Kaduna State. Terrorists are now taking over police stations to free their members that have been arrested by the police. That is how bold terrorists have become in Nigeria. And next is that one coming out of Edo State. Just less than 72 hours after the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, made Tinubu's cap compulsory for his commissioners in Edo State, he has now been heavily disgraced by his people, as the people of Edo State are now massively calling him out for his monumental failure. Before I show you details of these top stories and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this video. Yahaya Bello, a man who should be in prison, is now APC and Tinubu's campaign manager. Watch this disgraceful video.
Those in favor of the motion that Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo FCA should go for his second time, say aye. No, let me put the question again. Wait. Shift. I want to. Those in favor that Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, the chief servant of Kogi State, should run for his second term in 2027 and be sworn in on 27th of January 2028. Raise up your hand and say aye. Jump up and say aye. All right. Again, say nay. Everybody say aye. The ayes have it. Your Excellency, give my gavel. I don't eat them. Bam! Your Excellency, Mr. President, Kogi State, we will tell you, Mr. President, you don't even need to come to Kogi State to campaign. Am I lying? Mr. President, you don't need, in fact, we are telling you today, Mr. President, that don't do any wahala that you want to come to Kogi State to campaign for your second term. No opposition in Kogi State. Those that are making noise somewhere, they have not seen the lion. When the lion roars, they will roll their tail. Kai, Mr. President, Allahu Akbar. It's okay now. No wahala. Yeah.
You saw that. Now, Yaya Bello organized that event and he called it an endorsement rally for Usman Ododo's second term. That's the current governor of Kogi State, and then for Tinubu's second term. So, Yahaya Bello, who is a criminal, who should be in jail, is the one organizing rally to endorse Tinubu and Usman Ododo. There is a reason I brought this video here. It is mainly because of those APC supporters that come into the comment section to try to defend APC. I don't know why some Nigerians will still be gullible to the extent of defending APC at this point. Now you have seen the characters that are defending Tinubu. Tompolo, the ex-militant, or he's still a militant self, said he will go door to door to campaign for Tinubu. Asari Dokubo is campaigning for Tinubu. Yaya Bello, a man who went 18 months without paying salaries, one of the biggest thieves in this country, as said by the EFCC chairman. He said if he does not jail Yaya Bello, then he will resign, then he will not rest. That is the man campaigning for Tinubu today. So when we say that these people are stealing money, when we say they are borrowing to steal, don't come and try to defend them here, because they are not even hiding the fact that they are thieves. Just some days ago, Tinubu pardoned drug barons, murderers. So what are you trying to tell me? Let us be clear here. It is either you are on the side of Nigerians who are trying to see a better Nigeria, or you are on the side of the APC, people who want Nigeria destroyed. I don't know why they want Nigeria to be ruined. I don't know why. But I can tell you categorically that this is exactly what they are doing. And provided they remain in power, this country will never know peace. Now, let us look at the top stories. First is that one coming out of Kaduna State. Terrorists invaded police station, killed police, the others ran away, took over the place in order to free up their men that were arrested by the police. How bold can these terrorists be? And next is that one coming out of Edo State. Edo State governor, few days after he said his commissioners must wear Jagaban's cap. Jagaban, Tinubu, is all that matters to the Edo State governor. Now the residents have come out massively to disgrace him. They say he has failed woefully in the area of security. Let's start by taking that update from Kaduna State. Look at how the papers reported it. Breaking: officers shot dead inside Kaduna police station. Gunmen have raided a police station in Zonkwa town, Zangon Kataf local government area of Kaduna State, killing at least 2 officers. The incident, which occurred on Friday evening, left residents in a state of shock. Eyewitnesses told Daily Trust that immediately the attackers stormed the station located a few meters from Kamyi Hotel, Grooming Bizonkwa, they started shooting sporadically. The bandits reportedly stormed the police station in an attempt to free suspected vandals arrested in Kachia local government area. However, it was later gathered that the suspects were not held at the station. The command spokesperson, DSP Manshar Hassan, said on Saturday that an investigation was already underway to unravel the circumstances surrounding the violent attack. The bandits' attack occurred on Friday evening at the divisional police headquarters in Zonkwa, headquarters of Zangon Kataf local government area. And Agbalaka here says, police that cannot protect themselves, how do you think they will be able to protect you? That is it. And they are even saying rubbish. Say they want to investigate why the attack happened. What useless investigation? Insecurity that you have been fighting for how many years now? And Foundation Nigeria here says the killers will be freed and later rewarded with national honor when they are caught. APC must go. If APC does not go, Nigeria will continue to deteriorate. And Charles here says police officers cannot even protect themselves, and the citizens expect them to protect them. Have sense and know that your life is in your hands. Wow. As soon as the terrorists, stormed the station, policemen took off. They ran away, but they still managed to kill about 2 or say 3 or 4 of them. and they did whatever they wanted to do within the station and walked away free. What a shame on Tinubu and no Ribadu. And this tweet here says, if you don't eliminate these terrorists, they will eliminate you. Let the security agencies keep romancing with them. They watch. Wow. Wow. Tinubu, Ribadu, Chief of Army Staff, and all the people involved in security in this country have been totally disgraced by these terrorists. Storming a police station to bully policemen and kill them. What a shame. And just as Nigerians were yet reacting to this, that updates from Edo State began making the rounds. Look at how the papers reported it. Kidnappers demand 20 million naira for abducted girl as Edo residents lament rising insecurity under Governor Okpebolo. A young girl identified as Wahab Aisha has been kidnapped by gunmen at Ibira camp in Auchi, Edo State, plunging her family and community into distress. Reporters learned that the abduction occurred last Saturday, and the kidnappers are demanding a 20 million naira ransom for her release. In a video circulating on social media, the visibly traumatized girl was seen pleading for financial assistance from the public to secure her freedom. Residents of the area have decried the rising wave of kidnappings across Edo State, describing it as a lucrative business thriving under the grave silence and inaction of the government. They accused the state government of failing to provide adequate security despite their constitutional obligation to protect citizens. A resident said Edo State is fast becoming the heartbeat of kidnapping under the watch of Senator Monday Ekpeolo, recalling previous abductions that remain unresolved. In July 2025, two young seminarians were kidnapped at the Immaculate Conception Minor Seminary in Auchi, where an officer of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps was killed. However, despite the ransom reportedly paid by the Catholic Church, the victims are yet to be released. Meanwhile, residents of Edo State have also faulted the performance of security agencies in the state, accusing them of prioritizing the arrest of human rights activists over tackling violent crime. Another resident explained that the security agencies are very effective in tracking down activists who speak truth to power, but they fail to trace kidnappers and their informants. They are now calling on Senator Monday Okpeolo, the state's chief security officer, to wake up to his responsibility by taking decisive action to curb the growing insecurity that has turned Edo into one of the most dangerous states for residents and travelers alike. Now, this is Monday Okpebolo's scorecard in Edo State. Edo is one of the most dangerous states to live in or to travel by in Nigeria today because of kidnappers. But to be fair, this governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebolo, promised during the campaign that he was going to provide Edo State with insecurity. He said it. I brought it here to you. He said, I will provide you with insecurity. People said it was a slip of tongue because he is an illiterate. But today, he is governor of Edo State, and the state is as insecure as can be. They have never had it this bad. This is the same governor who has personally launched an attack on Peter Obi, telling Peter Obi not to enter the state. This is the same governor who is forcing all his commissioners to be wearing Tinubu's cap. These are the kind of things that this man concentrates on, frivolities. Meanwhile, the state is burning under him. Oh, my dear Edo State, my dear people of Edo State, may God protect you, because right now you don't have a governor, and by extension, the chief security officer is non-existent. So the state is so porous. Now only God now go fit defend una, and people in their various levels should also have units vigilante that will serve as the first line of defense now that you don't have a governor. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Let's take some of the tweet reactions. This tweet here by Thomas Kolawole says, the dude is living up to his promise of insecurity. Moreover, he is more concerned about the cap you are wearing than real issues. He's a walking governor. That is it. He's more concerned about cap than facing the real issues. And this tweet here by Humanity says, is this not the one talking about wearing a certain cap or what? And kidnappers are under his nose? Failure. That is it. Saying before the whole world, if you don't wear this Ashiwaju cap, you will not be allowed into our meeting. Who made it possible? Ashiwaju, clap for him. I have never seen such a dumb human being saying they should clap for federal government for releasing state allocations. Something that is right there in the constitution. This is how democracy is run. The federal government distributes allocations to the subnationals. But the governor of Edo State said it is a privilege and that the people of Edo should be clapping for Tinubu because of it. What a disgrace. Oshomole, you don't see anybody to pick as governor of Edo State. You picked this useless man. Well, he picked him so that he will be able to control him as much as he wants. The man runs his mouth everywhere as if he's doing well, not knowing that back at home, there's fire on the mountain. The state is dropping deeper and deeper into insecurity as the days roll by. And this man thinks just throwing banters on air is what he needs to do. And this is coming after he was exposed. The $250 million deal he said he signed. He lied about it and he has been exposed. So it is every week one problem for the governor of Edo State. What a shame. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news. We will not go like. Why? Because now because of na I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.